It's the finals of the 2016 FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship, live from Valdivia, Chile. USA versus Canada. We are ready for team presentation. As both teams come to the bench, they will be officially presented here for all the public present at the Valdivia Stadium. Here is the schedule of the day. Already at the first game, Venezuela defeated Guatemala 77-64 to stay with the 7th place. Mexico surpassed Chile 85-51, and we just saw Brazil take over Puerto Rico 70-64 to win bronze. At 2015, we will begin this game between USA and Canada. The official team presentation of Team Canada is taking place right now. We will hear the official presentation.
11, Alisa Jerome. 12, Sarah Donovan. 13, Aislinn Koenig. 14, Andrea Torres. Y 15, Angela Boncomin. Coach, Caroline Clay. Selección de Estados Unidos.
We now hear the official presentation for the United States of America.
Dana Evans. 5, Amber Ramírez. 6, Jazz Harris. 7, Evina Westbrook. 8, Kennedy Carter. 9, Jane Baum. 10, Ruth Hebert. 11, Megan Walker. 12, Valerie Higgins. 13, Lawrence Cox. 14, Sidney Cooks. Y 15, Rella Bones. Coach, Susan McConnell. Señoras, señores, público del estadio, les invito.
We now hear the national anthems for the participating teams. We now hear the national anthem for Canada.
Canadá.
We now hear the national anthems for the United States of America.
Himno nacional de los Estados Unidos. Muchas gracias. Por la medalla de oro.
The teams meet at half court as we see the referees for the contest: Jelena Smiljanik from Serbia, Maria Comodoro from Brazil, and Felipe Ibarra from Chile.
Partido de fondo de la jornada final por la medalla de oro de el Campeonato.
We now see the Canadians team roster: 4 Epoch, 5 Brewers, 6 Dodek, 7 Bubble, 8 Masikewicz, 9 Van Leeuwen, 10 Brown, 11 Jerome, 12 Donovan, 13 Connick, 14 Torres, and 15 Bongomin. Head coach Caroline Carly Clark. The starting 5 for the Canadians will be Michaela Brewer, Michaela Dodek, Haley Brown, Alyssa Jerome, and Aislinn Connick. From one side of the court to the other, we now see Caroline Clark, the head coach for the Canadian national team. And now we look at USA's team roster: number 4 Evans, 5 Ramirez, 6 Harris, 7 Westbrook, 8 Carter, 9 Boehm, 10 Hebard, 11 Walker, 12 Higgins, 13 Lauren Cox, 14 Sidney Cooks, and 15 Relia Booth. Coach Suzanne McCullen Serio. The starting 5 for the USA will be Amber Ramirez, Tyasha Harris, Megan Walker, Lauren Cox, and Sidney Cooks. We now see the head coach for the United States of America, Suzanne McCullen Serio. We are about less than 2 minutes into the game, into this great final. I'm Federico Lopez Jr. will be calling the action tonight, and alongside me is our commentator and analyst, FIBA expert, Jose Martinez.
Hello, Federico. What a great evening here from Valdivia, Chile. Pretty packed stadium. We're going to see a great final, great gold medal match between Canada and the USA. I want to take the opportunity to see some of the key players that we're going to be seeing in action today for the U.S. Carter leads the scoring section with 12 points per game. Cox leads in rebounds with 8 per game. And Harris leads in assists for the USA with 6. On the Canadian side, Alyssa Jerome has been the story for the Canada offensive effort. She has 16.8 points per game. Brown has 9.8 rebounds per game, and Connick leads the team in assists per game with 3.5.
For the USA?
No, I already said this USA.
Well, I'm so nervous for this game, so sorry.
It's going to be an exciting game. Let's review how both of these teams reached this final of the 2016 FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship. Both teams with a 4-0 record. The USA started off things with a big win over Guatemala the first day of the competition, 117-32. The second day, they defeated Brazil 80-59. The third and last day of group play, the US defeated Venezuela 110-52. And on the semifinal yesterday, the USA defeated Puerto Rico with a commanding victory 104-36. For the Canadians, they started things off against Mexico with a win against Mexico 87-56. Then they defeated local hosts Chile 88-39. On the last day of group play, Canada defeated Puerto Rico 69-47. And on the semifinals, a well-thought semifinal, the Canadians defeated Brazil 58-52.
Ball about to go in the air. And we are playing the championship match of this FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship. Ball will go Canada's way after Walker stepped on the line. This should be really interesting. I think the first minutes of the match will set the tone for the rest of the match. Brown, mid-distance shot, no good. Rattles around, goes away. Harris takes us to midcourt. Ball to Walker. Walker looking for Cox. Cox to the paint. Cox goes to work. No foul given. Ball rebounded by Brown. Koenig will take us through midcourt to Brewer. Down to Brown. Brown going to work. No hit. Lauren Cox has her first rebound of the game. Harris to Walker. To Cox. Cox, mid-distance shot. Yes, sir. 2 for the USA. First points of the game for Lauren Cox.
We want to remind the audience that this is a rematch. The last edition, the 2014 FIBA America's U18 Championship, saw this same final, Canada against the U.S.
Potential three-point play for Aliza Jerome after the foul. The foul was from Cooks. It's her first. So Jerome will go to the line. And she misses the free throw. Cooks grabs the rebound. Harris will take us through midcourt to Ramirez. Ramirez looking for the three-pointer. Can't hit. Cooks rebound and score. 2 more for the U.S. Brown goes to the paint, gives it to Koenig. Koenig, 8 seconds to shoot. Koenig got through, foul, and it counts. Potential three-point play for Koenig.
We take a look at how both teams are faring in this competition. The USA is shooting for 57% from two-point range, while Canada is doing so for 46%. From long distance, USA is shooting for 33%, while Canada is shooting for 27%.
Pass up ahead to Cox. Cox adds 2 more for the USA. It's 6-4 here in Valdivia after 2 minutes have gone by of this great championship match. Jerome with the ball to Brown. Brown, mid-distance shot is good. 2 more for Brown. We're tied at 6.
I think it's going to be an interesting matchup to see what can Brown and the combination of Brown, Jerome can do against the rotation of Cox against Booth. That's going to determine a lot of the action that happens inside the paint for both of these teams. It's going to be interesting to see how that develops.
Dodig grabbed the rebound, goes to Jerome. Jerome goes inside. 2 more for Canada. 2-point lead for the Canadians.
Jerome already accumulates 4 points. She's perfect from the field. 2 for 2.
Walker calls for the screen. She gets through to Cox. Stolen away from Canada. We went to the floor. The ball will stay on USA's side of the court.
Great effort by both teams, just lunging to the floor, trying to get that rebound, secure that rebound. Possession arrow to the U.S., so the U.S. keeps possession with that jump ball.
Ball to Walker. Walker throws it up, can't hit it. Rebound for Jerome. Right away, Brewer. Brewer stops, gives it to Jerome. Jerome to Brown. Brown goes to work. Nice spin. Brown gets through. Can't hit it. Offensive rebound for Jerome. Nice block by Cox. To Ramirez. Ramirez gets through. 2 for Ramirez. 2 for the United States. We're tied at 8. Dodig with the ball. Gives it to Jerome. Jerome to Koenig. Back to Jerome. Jerome looking for the penetration, and she gets it. A drive and a score. 10-8. What a great start to this championship match.
Jerome has 6 points. 6 of Canada's 10 points. So she's definitely a big factor in this offensive for the Canadian side.
Walker answered back, and we're tied at 10. That's Walker's first point of the matchup. Brewer. Brewer stops, rolls, can't hit it. Cox with the rebound. Harris intercepted by Brewer. Bad pass for the U.S. Turnover for them. Pass to Dodig. Dodig moves around, gives it to Jerome. Jerome to the paint with Brown. The ball will stay in USA's on Canada's side of the court. Carter comes in for the U.S. Epoch and Donovan come in for Canada. Connick and Dodig go to the bench. Ball goes to Brown, to Jerome, to Brewer. 8 seconds to shoot. Brewer shoots it up from 3, banks it in. What a three-point shot for Canada.
Great shot by Brewer, went off the glass. 3 points for her. Lead is 3 as well for Canada.
100% from long range for Canada. That's their first shot. USA has missed 2. Pass to Lauren Cox. Lauren can't hit it.
Great opportunity for Canada to take a small lead here in the game. Ooh, great cutoff.
Harris adds 2 for the U.S. It's a 1-point differential. Canada 13, USA 12. There we see the replay and the beautiful layup from Harris. Brewer with the ball. Brewer mid-distance shot, no good. Cox with the rebound. Ramirez with the ball right now. Ramirez, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound for Jerome, great position ahead of Cox. Epoch, the drive, the pass to Brown. Brown went rebound, no. Brown went for the reverse layup, couldn't hit that. Carter looks to get through. Great block by Brown. What a block! It's 13-12. Great pass to Jerome, better the finish. 3-point lead for Canada, 15-12. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left of the first quarter.
Jerome keeps adding to the offense. He already has 8 points.
Carter to Cox. Cox for 3. Yes, sir! What a rainbow shot for her. We're tied at 15. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left.
Is there something Cox can't do? He seems to be doing everything. Cutting off balls, great rebounding, scoring from 3. What else can you ask for a player like that?
After the answer by Cox, in comes Masikewicz. Canada had a turnover, and in terms of turnover, 3 for Canada, 2 for the U.S. Two easy points for the U.S. from Harris' hands. Play continues, stolen away. Foul called. And that foul will be on Epoch. Epoch, it's her first. Connick checks back into the game. Brewer will come out.
It's incredible to see that the people in Valdivia recognize great basketball. Stadium is packed. Great final between the U.S. and Canada.
Walker will set it back in, and it's to Harris. Harris looking to a pass. Gives it to Higgins. Higgins looking for Cox. Can't finish. Masikewicz doing a great job of defending Lauren Cox. Denied her the possibility of catching any pass to her. Epoch to Donovan. Great pass, better finish. What an assist from Donovan to Connick.
Connick with 4 points. He assists, as you said, second one for Donovan. Great movement by the Canadian offense. Found her easy in the paint area. There you see points at the paint. It's all square, 12-12.
Great defensive possession from Canada. Great job by Epoch protecting the ball. Missed distance shot from Donovan. She takes her own rebounds and takes it to the basket. 2 more for the U.S. For the Canada, 1:30 left of the first quarter.
Donovan's first 2 points, as you said, Canada leads by 2. We want to see how the U.S. responds to this great game so far with 1 minute left.
Carter from 3, yes sir! 3-point shot from Carter. We're 20-19, 1-point lead for the U.S. Ball in Connick's hands to Epoch. Epoch for 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound. The ball will stay on Canada's sides of the court.
Great effort by Masikewicz to be playing against Cox. Even with that foul, she still got the rebound with one hand. Impressive for Masikewicz.
Cox went out of the game. Bowen comes in for the U.S. Brown. Great give and go foul, and it didn't go in. Great job by Canada on those little gives and goes. Masikewicz will go to the line with 2 free throws. Foul was on Carter. Masikewicz, first shot goes in. It's 20-20. We're tied at Valdivia. 54 seconds left. Could be an advantage for Canada if Masikewicz hits this one. She can. So we're tied. 52 seconds left. Harris takes us through midcourt. Missed distance shot, good for Harris. 22-20 lead for the U.S. Donovan to Brown. Brown going to work. Good movement. Donovan puts it up, can't bank it in. She fights for her own rebound. Gets it. No, Harris steals it away. Harris gets in front. Blocking foul. There will be 2 attempts for Harris.
Blocking foul called on Connick.
Dodick will come back into the game. Almost in possession. That closely.
So close that call, Federico.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If she was 1 maybe milliseconds earlier, she would have gotten that offensive call.
Just a pat late
Yes.
to defend that attempt by Harris.
Harris couldn't hit the first. Here comes the second. And that one is good for Harris. Ramirez will check back in. Harris will take a break. A sub will come in. Brown. Jerome comes in for Masikewicz.
So Harris has 7 points, 3-point differential in this first quarter with 18 seconds left.
Dodig with the ball. 13 seconds left on the clock of the first quarter. 9 seconds. Connick, 3-point shot. No. They fight for the rebound. The ball will go. They're consulting. They may change the call.
The crowd doesn't seem to agree with the ref's call.
The ball
There
will
you go.
stay in Canada's side of the court.
3.5 seconds. Quick play. Quick setup.
Last possession. Ball to Brown. Brown lost it. The ball will go USA's way. Jerome lost the ball. 2.6 seconds left of the game. Ramirez will check it in. Pass to Carter. Carter throws it up. Midcourt shot, no good. So after 10 minutes down, USA has a 3-point lead, 23-20.
What a game, Federico, we have in our hands. After 10 minutes, as you say, 23-20. Great basketball action. I'm telling you something, Federico. If we see 3 more quarters of this basketball, I'm glad I'm narrating this. I'm commentating on this final matchup.
No doubt about it. After doing the great job we have done, well, I think we have done during the whole tournament, I'm glad to be here as Team USA, the men's U18 that will be participating later on July 9th. They will start the participation at the FIBA Americas U18 Men's Championship. They are coming into the stadium to give their support for their women's team. And after 1 quarter, USA has a 3-point lead, 23-20. 43 seconds left for the start of the second quarter. Jose, you're looking over the stats. What can you find? What's interesting there?
Looking over the stats, we can see that the offense is led. The USA offense is led by Lauren Cox. She has 7 points, 3 rebounds, while on the Canadian side, Alyssa Jerome is doing a great job, 8 points and 4 rebounds. The US is shooting for 50% from the field, 10 made shots in 20 attempts, shooting a little bit poorly from the 3-point range for 33%, while Canada is shooting 45% from the field, 9 made attempts with 20 attempts to the bucket. Pretty fair and square. Here you see something interesting. The U.S. has 7 points of fast breaks, while Canada hasn't converted in any of their fast breaks. Points from turnovers, the USA has 5 against 3 for the Canadian side. And second chance points, it's all pretty squared off. 3 for Canada, while the U.S. has only 2.
Jerome traveled with the ball. Great defensive possession from the U.S. to start this second quarter. We thank you for being here with us, and for all of those who watch the entire tournament, thank you so much. That's why we do this, for your entertainment and pleasure. Remember that this is only the beginning. We have 1 more week of basketball live from Valdivia for the men's tournament. From July 19th to the 23rd, the FIBA Americas U18 men's tournament will take place. Walker hits from mid-distance. 2 more for the U.S. It's 25-20. Dodig gives it to Koenig, to Brown. Brown to Jerome. Jerome to Dodig. Dodig for 3. No good. Jerome fights. Donovan stays with the offensive rebound. Koenig shoots it from 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Bowen stays with it. Carter up ahead really quick. To Ramirez. Ramirez gets through. Step back jumper. Good for Ramirez. What a shot. A little step back there. She hits it. Beautiful shots from Ramirez, and she has 4. She's perfect from 2-point land. Jerome to Brown. Brown looking for the paint. Gets through. Carter comes out with the ball. Carter, foul, and it will not count. She will get 2 points, 2 attempts from the free throw line.
You were talking about the men's championship, Federico, and I invite everyone that's following this championship game to tune in for the men's championship running from the 19th to the 23rd of July. You can watch all the action right here on FIBA's YouTube channel and youtube.com/FIBA. There you can catch up all the action of the men's tournament starting not tomorrow, the day after, 19th of July, with a great day, first day of action.
Right back into the game. It's actually an 8-point lead for the USA right now. 8:20 left of the first half. You are watching the championship game of this FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship. Koenig missed distance shot, no good. Boehm controls the rebound. Canada has not scored on this second quarter. Right now, the USA is dominating 5-0. Make that 8-0. Three-point shot from Carter is good. Carly Clark doesn't like that at all and called for a timeout when there are 11-point lead for the USA.
Quick 8-run start for the U.S. in this second quarter as there's 7:51 left in the clock. As you said, Clark doesn't like what she's seeing in her team. Calls a timeout. We'll be right back.
At Valdivia.
Listen, they're making tough shots. Stick with our defensive plan, right? They're going to do that. We're fine. Offensively, we've got to make sure our 4 and 5 are crashing all the time. Okay, all the time. Right now, I want us to go Brewer here. Okay, right now it's our ball. Okay, we're coming up. We're going to go 4. We have Haley here and here, Ace on this side. Okay, so we go 4. Wait for the screen. Okay, Haley, short roller pop. Have a look at that. Okay, come off of it. Right now we're pulling it. We're not seeing that out. Okay, ladies, we're doing it with our defense. USA on 3, 1, 2, 3. USA.
Back at Valdivia, USA is actually on an 11-point run, 11-0 run that dates back to the last seconds of the first quarter. The score is 31-20. Canada looking for a quick reaction right now. Dodge it. Brewer with the ball, gives it to Bongo Min. Bongo Min uses space and scores. First 2 points for Canada in the quarter.
As you said, we need to see a reaction from Team Canada. The U.S. is very dangerous when they get in this sort of run. There you see, again, 2 more points for the U.S.
Walker hit from mid-distance. She has 6. Brewer with the ball. Brewer almost lost it. Gives it to Connick. Connick. 9 seconds for a shot. Connick gives it to Bongo Min. Open shot. Can't hit it. Offensive rebound for Brown. Can't hit that. Ball stays on Canada's side of the court. 2-point shot. No good. Bowen looking for control. Ramirez has the pass now. Ramirez to Carter. Carter looking for Ramirez. Ramirez looks to Bowen, but gives it to Higgins. Back to Harris. To Bowen this time, a foul called. And that foul will be on Bongo Min.
Bongo Min with the foul. There was a little push in the back when Bowen was trying to reach the pass.
Hebard checks into the game. Out comes Bowen. Higgins can't control. Looking for Hebard. Mid-distance shot from Hebard. No good. Ball stays on USA's side of the court. Hebard gives it to Carter. Carter. Good job by Carter getting through. Couldn't hit that. Carter. And a foul was called. She will get 2 points, 2 free throws from the line. The foul was on Dodig. Carter with the shot. Misses. Ball tipped and stolen by Higgins. Another foul for Bongo Min, and that's her second. Higgins hits the first. It's a 13-point lead for the U.S.
13-point lead by the U.S., fueled by an 11-2 quarter, now 13-2 second quarter.
Dodig with the ball, gives it to Brewer. Brewer. Nice switch from the U.S. Brewer from mid-distance, banks it in. 2 for Canada. Carter gets into the paint, sets it out. Walker for 3, no good. Easy rebound and easy layup for Hebard. Her first points of the game. Dodig looking for Koenig. Nice defense by the U.S. It has to get to Brown. Brown, good roll up. Can't hit it. Bongomin with the rebound and a putback 2 for Bongomin.
Great effort by Bongomin to recover that rebound. 4 points for her. In the matchup, there you see second effort. The U.S. has 4 offensive rebounds. There we see the foul by Brown on Carter. She'll shoot 2.
Carter at the line. She hits the first. Second coming in shortly. She hits it 2. Van Leeuwen checked back in. Brewer to Van Leeuwen to Jerome. Jerome to Brewer. Brewer, good. Got Carter in the air and hits it from mid-distance. Good move from Brewer. 2 more for the U.S.
Great move by Brewer, leaving Carter behind. That's 7 points for her in the game.
Carter to Westbrook. Westbrook almost lost it. Gives it back to Carter. Carter to Westbrook. Westbrook will have to put it up. She does. Hebard, nice rebound. And the putback, 2 for the U.S. 4 with 5 left of the second quarter. Brown lost it. Nice defense from Jerome. Ball gets back to Hebard's hand. Hebard mid-distance, it's good. 28-44. USA, it's in a 21-8 lead in the second quarter. Impressive stuff from the U.S. on this second quarter. 21-8. Amazing numbers for the North Americans.
After a great first quarter for both teams, the U.S. is running off with this second quarter, as you said, 21-8.
Brewer hits from 3, no, from 2-point land. Her feet was on the line. So it's a 14-point lead for the U.S. Westbrook looking, gives it to Cooks. Cooks can't hit it. Dodig came out with it. 3 minutes left of this second quarter. Van Leeuwen takes a screen from Masikewicz to Jerome. Jerome. Foul from Hebard.
Federico, I'm telling you something. After what I saw this Canadian team do yesterday against Brazil, being 10 points back heading into the fourth quarter and playing an outstanding last quarter in that game to get the win. I'm not counting them off just yet. Still plenty of games to do, only 14-point lead, but a lot of basketball to play.
No doubt about it. You make a great point. You're talking about that semifinal win for the Canadians to be here in this championship match. 2 more for Hebard. She now has 8. And in points of the paint, USA wins 24-18. Pass to Dodic. 9 seconds to shoot. Takes the screen. Was trying to give it. Brewer will have to throw it up. She does. Mid-distance shot, no good. Hebard with the rebound. Harris up ahead to Ramirez. Ramirez almost falling away. Harris mid-distance shot, yes. When Canada is losing by 18 points, 48-30, Carly Clark takes a timeout.
It's really hard to fight the U.S. when they're being so effective in their shooting. Shooting for 59% from 2-point range, 38 from the 3-point range. On free throws, they're shooting 70%. We can see the difference in rebounds. Actually, Canada has a 1 rebound lead, 20-19 on the assist category. The U.S. has 8 against 4 for Canada, but there you see a big number on turnovers. Canada has 10 turnovers against 2 by the U.S.
So we're going
on steals, the U.S. has 7 against 2 steals for Canada. In the foul category, Canada has accumulated 7 fouls, where the U.S. only has 5. Fast break points, a big difference. Again, 10 points out of fast breaks for the U.S. against 0 by Canada.
On bench scoring, USA has 20. Canada has 7.
On bench points, as you stated, the U.S. has 20 points against 7 out of Canada. In the paint, a pretty fair battle in the paint. The U.S. has 24 points and Canada has 20.
Canada resets. Ball back in. Dodig to Brewer. Brewer to Jerome. Jerome goes to the paint and a hard foul by Cooks. He will get 2 free throws. Jerome misses the first. And she misses the second, but grabs her own rebound. Goes up, can't hit it. They fight for the rebound. Masikiewicz came out with it. Brewer now with the ball. Brewer to Dodig, 4 seconds left. They're gonna have to put up a shot, and they do. That almost came in. Jerome with the offensive rebound, can't hit it. Masikiewicz with the putback.
Great effort by Canada there to extend that play. Time running out. They were forced to take that shot, but great job by Masikiewicz and Jerome to grab those rebounds and extend the play.
Foul called, and it's on Jerome, and it's her first. There will be a timeout called by the USA. We will be right back at Valdivia.
They are sending 4 people to the glass. If we secure the rebound, we will get a layup on the other end. Okay, do you understand that? Yes, but we have to secure the rebound. That means you stay in the play until you cannot do it all by herself. You have number 11 right now, okay? Right now, they're going to set up a play coming down this way. Be ready to defend it. No back doors. Stay in place. On ball screens. If you get picked off, just call the stinking switch. Okay, just call the switch so that we stay in place. No uncontested shots right now. Let's
USA
go.
on 3, 1, 2, 3. USA.
Okay, come on, finish hard.
Let's go. We are Team Canada.
Back at Valdivia has 2 shots from the free throw line. She hits the first. The second, no good. They fight for the rebound. Hebart came out with it to Westbrook. Westbrook looking to go inside. Can't hit it. They fight for the rebound and a foul was called. Foul should be on Westbrook. No, sorry. It's on Higgins. It's her first. Dodig to Masikewicz, looking to the paint for Jerome, intercepted by Higgins. Turnover for Canada. Higgins goes all the way and finishes 2 more for the U.S. 51-32, 40 seconds left. Dodig to Donovan. Donovan back to Dodig. Dodig to Masikewicz, intercepted by Higgins. Higgins up ahead to Harris. Harris to Ramirez. Ramirez, no good. The 3-point attempt. Offensive rebound for Harris. Harris can't finish that. Donovan with the offensive rebound. 18 seconds left. Canada will try to hold on for the remainder. No. What a bank shot from Donovan up high up the board. 6 seconds left. Harris looking for the shot. Can't hit it. Time expires, and USA has a commanding lead over Canada, 51-34. We are at halftime, and we will be back with you at the start of the 3rd quarter. back at Valdivia for the start of the second half of this championship match. Ramirez for three. Yes, sir. What a way to start the second half. It's a 20-point lead for the USA. It's 34-54. Canada needs a quick reaction. Great defense by the USA. Ball all the way for Harris. Two more for the US. 22-point lead for them.
As we sum up the action in the first half of the final gold medal game in this 2016 FIBA America's U18 Women's Championship for the US. For the US, Kennedy Carter was the leader with 10 points, while for Team Canada, Michaela Brewer led the action with 11 points. The US is shooting for 50%.
Brewer just hit a three-pointer for Canada. It's 37-56.
The US is shooting for 50%. 20 made shot in 40 attempts, while Canada is shooting for 41% for the three-point range. The US is shooting for 33%, while Canada is shooting for 20.
Cooks responds right away with a three-pointer of her own, and she has 5 in this game.
In other numbers, Canada has 12 turnovers against 2 only by the US. From those turnovers, the US has been able to produce 15 points, while Canada has been able to produce only 3. On second chance points, the US has 9, while Canada has 7. And from fast breaks, the US has been able to produce 12 points, and Canada has none. From the bench, there we see again the depth of the US team. The US has 22 points, while Canada has only 9.
Cooks just grabbed the rebound and the finish, 7 points for her. Jerome for 3, long range, no good. She fights for the rebound. The ball will stay in Canada's side of the court.
In the first half, the biggest lead for the US was 19 points, already bigger now. But that wasn't the first half. The biggest scoring run for the US in the first half was 11 points. Back when they made a run for 31-20, and the US has led for 14 minutes of that first half.
Brewer hit from the paint. Right away, Walker answers back. It's a give and go. It's a give and take matchup right now. It's 63-39.
All those numbers that I just gave brings us here to the third quarter of this championship game between Canada and the US. 7 minutes left in this third quarter, 63-39 the score. As we see the US take the ball into action.
Carter gives it to Walker. What a pretty over Brown. Cox grabbed the rebound and put it back. It's 65-39, 6 minutes, 50 seconds left of the third quarter. Koenig gives it to Brewer. Brewer looking for a pass. Gives it to Brown. Brown, mid-distance shot. No good. Cooks will keep the rebound for herself. She gives it to Harris. To Carter. Carter. Pass to Cox. Cox answers with 2 more. Assist for Carter.
That's 11 points already for Lauren Cox, who has led. The US has already have 4 rebounds in this championship game.
Brown looking for the foul, can't hit it. She stays with the rebound, gives it to Jerome. A little quick even go. Good 2 points for Canada, 67-41.
67-41 in this championship game. 5:47 left. Carter has the ball for US.
3-point shot, good for Walker. 3 more for the US.
So that's 10 on the night for Walker. She already has 3 assists as well. Shooting for 56%. 5 made shots in 9 attempts.
Dodig commits the foul to stop the fast break from Carter. There you see the foul. Jerome and Dodig check out of the game as Epoch and Torres check in. Pass to Cooks. Cooks can handle, can throw it up. The ball will stay in USA's side of the court. This is the championship match of this 2016 FIBA Americas Women's Championship. Long pass to Cooks. USA has 15 seconds to work. They don't need that. A foul right away. And the foul.
I want to take the opportunity, Federico, to invite everyone that's watching this 2016 FIBA Americas Women's Championship to tune in to the men's edition of the tournament, the FIBA Americas U18 Men's Championship. That's going to be running from the 19th to the 23rd of this month, right here from the city of Valdivia in Chile. So guys, folks, be ready because there's a lot more basketball action coming 19th to the 23rd of Valdivia, and you can watch all the games live on FIBA's official YouTube channel, youtube.com/FIBA. If you want to follow all the information on social media, be sure to follow all the official accounts of FIBA on Twitter. That's at FIBA for the English account. For the Spanish account, you can follow at FIBA_ES. That's the Spanish account for FIBA. If you want to follow on Facebook, all you have to do is go to facebook.com/FIBA. You can watch their live games as well and follow all the information of international basketball around the world.
What a block by Cox. Harris goes all the way, and that's 2 more for USA. There you see the beautiful block by Cox on that replay. Brown received the block. Connick, 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound for Harris. Harris up ahead, pretty pass. Cooks can't control it. She pulls up from mid-distance, no good. Connick with the rebound. Connick up ahead to Torres. Torres thought about it, shot it, hit it. 3-point shot for Torres. 44 to 73. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left of the third quarter. Foul called. It will be on Epoch. Harris will go to the line for 2.
That 3-pointer by Torres got the crowd a little bit going here in Valdivia. Is that because she has some Chilean blood running through her veins? Federico, maybe? I'm sure that has to do with it. Her grandfather played for Chile, for Chile's national team. Now representing, defending the Canadian colors in this championship game of the 2016 FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship in the city of Valdivia.
Harris hit it. It's 75-44. 31-point lead. USA shooting for 71% from the line. Canada hitting 16% of their shots. Great defensive work. Carter stays with it. Up ahead to Harris. 2 more coming for the US right away. 3:25 left of the third quarter. Harris has 18 for the US. Epoch looking for Masikewicz. Masikewicz does her work. Has to give it out to Brewer. Brewer, a foul called on Carter.
That's Carter's second foul, the first team foul for US here in the third quarter. 3 minutes remaining. The US leads 77-44. We'll see Canada. We'll see Brewer inbounded for Canada. Passes it to Epoch. Torres.
Carter intercepted. Carter doing a great job. She has had amazing games here in Valdivia. She gets through, can't finish. Put back by Hebard. Is no good, but she received foul. And she will go to the line with 2 shots.
You see a great difference in free throw percentage for the U.S. They have been to the line 14 times, scoring now 11 of those 15 times, I should say, now with that attempt. And Canada has only been to the line 6 times and have only scored once, so they're shooting for 17%. And the U.S. way more effective shooting for 69% from the free throw line.
Donovan gets through. Nice block by Hebard. One more for USA stats on that category.
That's the 3rd block for the U.S. in this championship game.
Ball to Torres. Torres, 5 seconds to work. Gives it to Masikewicz. Masikewicz, another block, but a foul was called. There will be 2 shots for Masikewicz. The foul was on Hebard.
That's
it's
her
second. Yes.
Masikewicz goes to the line for Canada as there's 2:32 left in the game. The U.S. leads 78-44. That's a good one for Masikewicz, the first one. She has 2 points in the game.
Second one, it's good for Masikewicz. Jerome checks into the game. She will come in for Torres.
Alyssa Jerome comes back into the game. She already has 10 points and 7 rebounds for Canada, shooting for 56% from the field.
Ball to Hebard. Hebard can't hit it. Rebound for Epoch. Epoch quickly goes all the way. Almost stolen by Carter. Brewer did a nice job of setting that ball up high. Ball stays on USA side of the court after that nice block by Higgins. Brewer to Masikewicz, to Jerome, to Epoch, to Masikewicz on the paint. Masikewicz turns around, goes for the ball, no. Higgins to Carter, Carter. Great pass to Ramirez, Ramirez for 3, yes sir! 3 more for the USA, 81-46.
3 more points for Ramirez. She has now 10 points in the night. A second 3-pointer for her in the game. She's shooting for 57% from the field. 4 shots and 7 attempts.
Foul called, and that will be on Carter.
That's Carter's 3rd foul of the night. The U.S. leads 81-46 with 1 minute, 29 seconds left. Brewer will inbound it for Canada.
Jerome gives it to Brewer. Brewer goes to work, looks for contacts, gets it to Jerome. Jerome, the drive and the finish. Pretty finish from Jerome. 2 for Canada. 81-48. The USA lead. A foul call, and it was on Brewer. 1:05 left of the 3rd quarter.
As we see Bovel checking in for Canada, she will come in place of number 12, Donovan. Bovel is about to see her first minutes of this championship game, as there's 1 minute, 6 seconds left. Carter with her first shot, not good.
Here comes the second. Will come in shortly. Hits it. Carter will come out of the game. Evans will check in.
So Evans is going to see her first action of this championship game as well. First time coming into the final game.
Dodek with the ball. Goes for Jerome. Jerome controls the pass. He gets to work. Stolen away from Westbrook by Westbrook. Westbrook up ahead. Bad pass. Turnover.
Almost hit the light back there in the mixed zone area.
And you can see Westbrook mad at herself for making that mistake. Ramirez came over and basically told her, just keep playing. Come on. We're winning comfortably. Just keep playing. We're doing good. Don't get mad. Brewer gives it to Jerome. Jerome for three. No good. Bongomin fights for the rebound. The ball will go USA's way after it hit Bongomin's leg.
Still, I have to give credit for Westbrook being tough on herself. As an athlete, you're always trying to improve yourself. Even if you have a comfortable lead, you don't want to make mistakes. You want to keep proving what you have, what the potential you have. So good for her for wanting to do better for herself, wanting to do better for this USA team.
Amazing point. Brewer shot it from midcourt. Almost went in. So after three quarters, USA has a commanding lead, 84-48.
So while things get sorted out here at the city of Valdivia in this championship game, we take a look at some of the numbers. In the first three quarters for Canada, Taisha Harris leads the scoring with 18 points, 4 rebounds. She's shooting for 70% from the field. And Lauren Cox for the U.S. has 13 points with 6 rebounds. She's shooting for 75%. For Canada, Michaela Brewer has 16 points, shooting for 54%. And Alyssa Jerome has 12 points and 7 rebounds, shooting for 55%. We see a cumulative average for USA from the field for 53%, while Canada is shooting for 38%. On the turnovers, big difference. Canada has 17 turnovers, with the U.S. has been able to produce 22 points out of those turnovers. The USA only has 3 turnovers, and Canada has only been able to produce 3 points from the U.S. mistakes. On steals, another big difference. Surprising to see this difference. The U.S. has 13 steals against only 2 by the U.S. And that has led to 21 fast break points for the U.S. against only 3 by Team Canada. U.S. biggest lead of the game was at the end of the third quarter, 36-point differential, 84-48. Yep, that's about it for the numbers here. Federico, what's happening on the court?
USA added 2. Pass to Dodik, a little far behind the basket, so she had to reset her feet and get in position. Couldn't hit it. Evans now with the ball, looking for Westbrook. To Cox. Cox to Bowen. Bowen going to work. Nice move by Bowen. Adds 2 more for the U.S. Koenig and Brown about to check in for the Canadians.
Nice spin there by Bowen. Those are our first 2 points of the game. So Brown and Koenig are about to come in for Team Canada. Brown has 2 points for Canada so far. Koenig on her side, she has 4 for Team Canada.
Koenig with the ball, looking for Dodik. Dodik shoots it up, hits it from long range. 3-point shot for Canada, 54. 51-88 the scoreboard. Those are Dodik's first points of the game. 9's inside feed to Bowen. She can't hit it. Dodik really quickly gets through. Stops. Gives it to Brown. Brown shot from long distance. She hits it too. 2 3-pointers in a row for Canada.
Brown there now has 5 points in the game. First 3-pointer for her.
Evans looking for Cox. Cox shoots it up. Can't hit it. Brown came out with it. To Brown. Brown goes to work. Mid-distance shot. It's no good. Cox with the rebound up ahead to Walker. Walker will add 2 more for the U.S. Koenig will take us across the way as Epoch and Van Leeuwen will check in. Walker stole it away. Gives it to Evans. Evans will add 2 more for the USA. Carly Clark decides to take it over, to talk it over, and she takes a timeout. So there is a timeout in Valdivia.
Defense, don't give up or run out. Right now we have 0 team fouls. We can use 4 pro fouls if we have to. Right, but don't quit on it. Offensively right now, let's go back to 4. Okay? So we go either side. We get that wing entry, our 4's coming. Good. Let's lift the 5 and make sure we get space over here. Okay? Last time they would switch on this. If they do that, let's roll. Okay? We might have to seal here because they're starting to sit and pray or shoot that gap from the back. If they're overplaying, you got to be ready to back cut. Okay? Come on, defend and rebound, compete.
Push it, here we go. We are Team Canada!
So we see there the members of the U.S. men's basketball U18 team. Remember that they're about to play in the FIBA Americas U18 men's championship starting July 19th here in the city of Valdivia. Federico, I was looking at the stats. Lauren Cox is 1 rebound away from another double-double. She's averaging a double-double in this tournament with 12.3 points per game, 17.7 rebounds per game. She already has 15 points in this game and 9 rebounds.
Brooke hit from long range. 3 more for the U.S. They are really close to breaking that 100-point barrier. Epoch, mid-distance shot, no good. Booth fights for the rebound, gets it. Evans quickly to the other side. She gives it up to Harris. Harris to Booth. Long range three. Yes, sir. 3 more for the U.S. 3 for Booth. That's her first shot of the day.
First shot for Booth of the game. She hits a 3-pointer. I'm starting to think, Federico, with this lead, I don't know if we'll see Cox again in the court maybe. 5 minutes left, comfortable lead, 98-57. If it was me, I would just put her in so she can get her double-double, you know?
But yeah, but that's just for us. So we can call a double-double on her.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we want to remind our viewers that after this game, we will have the official award ceremony for the 2016 FIBA America's U18 Women's Championship. That will be live and broadcasted through our networks and our channels.
It's right after the game, so we'll leave the feet open so you guys can enjoy the award ceremony for this 2016 FIBA America's U18 Championship for women.
Masikewicz has 5 points. Koenig has 3 assists. Long range shot, no good for Cooks. Pass ahead. Masikewicz was going for the ball. The pass a little too hard. She didn't have time to get to it. In terms of turnovers, it's 20-3. 20 Canadian turnovers, 3 from the USA. Amazing numbers. You can't lose. I'm sorry. You can't lose a game if you have that number of turnovers. And USA has them right now. As we see a wild shot from Westbrook. It didn't touch rim. It didn't touch anything. Canada will get the ball. Torres will check back in for Canada. Van Leeuwen to Masikewicz. Masikewicz to Koenig. Koenig stops. Nice block from Westbrook. Up ahead to Booth. Booth will go all the way. Can't hit it. They fight for the rebound. Epoch has it right now. Ball to Koenig. Koenig to the paint for Haley Brown. Haley turns around. She touched the baseline, so it's USA's ball. Haley Brown comes out of the game. Torres checks in. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left of the game. USA has a commanding 40-point lead. Evans, mid-distance shot, no good. Up ahead pass to Koenig. Koenig should be careful with Westbrook. He doesn't hit and Westbrook commits the foul.
Great job by Westbrook coming all the way back. That was supposed to be an easy bucket for Team Canada. She recovers, then commits the foul, but makes the shot uncomfortable for Canada.
Masikewicz misses the first. One more for her. She misses the second. Teams fight for the rebound. Hebard came out with it. So with 3:20 left of the fourth quarter, it's a 98 lead for USA. 98-58 lead. Booth shoots for 3, can't hit it. Higgins gets the rebound and gets the putback. 2 more, and the USA is at 100.
100 points for the U.S., 58 for Canada. As we see the clock just under 3 minutes in this championship game of the 2016 FIBA America's U18 Women's Championship. Evans goes for it. Nice bucket by Evans with a layup.
Torres, mid-distance shot, no good. Booth keeps the rebound. USA will not stop playing. Canada wants to end up on a good note this matchup. Epoch committed the foul.
Stop the play. Quick subs for Team Canada.
3-point shot, no good for Higgins. Bongomin came out with the rebound. Donovan stopped, looking for Bongomin. Bongomin has it. She adds 2 more for Canada. It's 102-60. 42-point lead for the USA as we have 2 minutes left of this championship match. Evans with the ball, looks for Westbrook. Westbrook to Booth. Booth to Hebard. Hebard can't complete, but Evans has the rebound. Mid-distance shot good for Evans. A sub will come in. Bubble checks in for Brewer.
Everyone following this 2016 FIBA Americas Women's Championship, remember that the action doesn't stop here. Starting the 19th of this month, we'll get to see the men's edition of the tournament, the 2016 FIBA Americas U18 Men's Championship starting July 19th, and here we have the calendar for that first day. Action starts at 1:30 Valdivia time, local Chile time. Puerto Rico will face the US. At 15:45, Argentina will face Canada. At 6 p.m., Dominican Republic will face the team from Brazil. And at 8:15, the host, local team Chile, will make their debut against the Virgin Islands. That team, those 8 teams, are gonna fight for the chance to be in the 2017 FIBA U19 World Championship.
That will take place in Cairo. Foul was called, and it's on Westbrook. It's her second foul. 1 minute left of this matchup. Pretty much decided from the third quarter. So USA defends their title won in the 2014 edition of this tournament. And that's another scepter to the crown. Dodic to the paint, looking for the contact. Donovan gets it. He will get 2 shots from the free throw line. Well, at this point, Jose, I want to give out special thanks to everybody who worked with us during the Women's Championship, to our stats crew, to Marcelo Galicchio, to Lucas Garcia, Javier Otero, and everybody of the local organizing committee. So much thanks for everything they have done for us here in Valdivia. I hope that level can continue for the men's tournament that will begin on the 19th of July and will run until the 23rd. 40 seconds left of this championship match. Booth hit 109-62.
As you said, Federico, great job by everyone involved in this 2016 FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship. We can only hope that we'll see a great men's championship starting the 19th, running to the 23rd of July. You can watch all of that on FIBA's official YouTube channel, youtube.com/FIBA. There, you can see all the games coming on July 19th.
The game will end. Torres shoots it up, no good. Time expires, and we can now officially say USA is your 2016 FIBA Americas U18 Women's Championship. Congratulations to the USA, and congratulations to Canada for taking silver. In a couple of minutes, the award ceremony will begin. USA is your 2016 FIBA Americas Women's Champions. Congratulations to both teams. The award ceremony will begin in a couple of minutes. thank you so much for being here with us. After the award ceremony, we will give out special shout outs and thank yous, and we will send it off from Valdivia.
público del Coliseo Antonio Surbendi, la ilustre municipalidad de Valdivia, representada por su alcalde, el señor Omar Zavala, y el honorable Consejo Municipal, con el importante aporte del Gobierno Regional de los Ríos y el Consejo Regional, tuvieron la misión de liderar el comité organizador de esta fiesta deportiva, que hoy, en lo que se refiere a las damas, está llegando a su término. Nos corresponde hacer entrega de los premios individual y por equipos a los ganadores del certamen deportivo. Invitamos a las delegaciones de Brasil, Canadá, y la selección de los Estados Unidos. Invitamos a la selección de Brasil, tercer lugar, medalla de bronce, subir al podio, por favor. Entregan medallas y trofeos el señor Ítalo Martínez, consejero regional en nombre del Gobierno Regional de los Ríos, y don Francisco Aguiluz, concejal de la comuna de Valdivia. Invitamos también al señor Javier Otero, director de competencia FIBA América, que entregue medallas y trofeos, por favor. La selección de Brasil, compuesta por María Paula Alvarado, el aplauso para ella, Clarisa Carneiro, Isabela Leita Silva, Milena Rodríguez, Rafaela da Silva, Mariane Cruz, Giovanna López, Isabel de Ángelo, Gabriela Suárez, Licinara Pispo y su coach Carlos Lima. Invitamos a la capitana señorita Leita Silva, tenga la gentileza, por favor, de recibir el trofeo que le acredita como tercer lugar de este certamen deportivo. Fuerte el aplauso para la selección de Brasil, medalla de bronce. Invitamos a la selección de Canadá, segundo lugar, medalla de plata, subir al podio, por favor. Entregan medallas y trofeos el consejero regional de los Ríos, el señor Eduardo Hert, el presidente de la Federación de Básquetbol de Chile, FIBA Chile, don Marcelo Casas, y el señor Javier Otero, director de competencias FIBA Américas. La selección de Canadá, compuesta por las señoritas Libby Epoch, Micaela Brever, Aplausos para ella, por favor. Micaela Doty, Ted Vogel, Sara Masiewicz, Kendra Van Leeuwen, Hailey Brown, Alisa Giron, Sara Donovan, Alison Coney, Andrea Torres y Ángela Bongomí. The coach, Caroline Clay. Invitamos a la capitana, la señorita Micaela Brewer. Tenga la gentileza, por favor, de recibir el trofeo que acredita a la selección de Canadá, vicecampeona, medalla de plata de este torneo. Fuerte el aplauso para Canadá. Premio MVP. Entregan director de competencia FIBA América, señor Javier Otero, y el señor alcalde de Valdivia, don Omar Sabá. Jugadora más valiosa. MVP, Campeonato FIBA Américas, la jugadora Lauren Cox de los Estados Unidos. Mucho más fuerte el aplauso para la jugadora más valiosa del certamen. Equipo ganador del Campeonato FIBA América Sub-18 Valdivia 2016. Estados Unidos. Les invito a que nos pongamos de pie para escuchar el himno nacional. Entregarán medallas y trofeo el señor alcalde de Valdivia, don Omar Sabat, y el director de competencia FIBA América, señor Javier Otero. Y el señor Marcelo Casas, presidente de la Federación de Básquetbol de Chile. Selección de Estados Unidos, compuesta por Dana Evans, aplausos para ella, Amber Ramírez, Yasa Harris, Elvina Redwood, Jenny Carter, Jenny Bowen, Ruth Hebert, Megan Walker, Valerie Higgins, Lauren Cox, Sidney Cook, Rella Bone, su coach, Susan McConnell. Solicitamos a la capitana, señorita Megan Walker, tenga la gentileza de recibir el trofeo de campeonas del Campeonato FIBA Américas Sub-18 Valdivia 2016. Fuerte el aplauso para las campeonas Estados Unidos. Escucharemos el himno nacional del equipo ganador de los Estados Unidos. Muchas gracias. Reiteramos nuestro aplauso para Brasil, Canadá, Estados Unidos. Señoras, señores, la Molten se tomará un descanso, pero por tan solo una jornada, ya que el martes en este mismo recinto deportivo, la Catedral del Básquetbol de Chile, que cumple 50 años de historia, se dará vida al Campeonato FIBA América Sub-18 Varones Valdivia, Chile 2016, al cual le dejamos cordialmente invitados. Buenas noches, muchas gracias.